Yeah, I mean, obviously, everybody's, I'm not going to say down, but everybody's not happy with how we played. It's when you take a loss to a division opponent at home, it's not usually a good thing. We haven't done a lot of that in my time here. So it's just how you respond. I mean, we got a long season ahead of us. It looks real dim right now, but if you can find a way to get better from this and find a way to win these games at the end of the games, we'll be where we want to at the end of the season.
Versus your level of concern with the way things have played out the last 2 weeks and whether those things will be long lasting?
I mean, not a lot. I mean, we scored 24 points with 4 turnovers. I mean, you're not going to win games with 4 turnovers in this league. We were moving the ball the way we wanted to, and we got ourselves back in the game and gave ourselves a chance at the end. So there's not much concern. It's just about going in and putting in the work every single week.
How's Andy doing?
Yeah, I mean, he came in and talked to us, and he seemed fine. So that's all I really know.
Anything different what you saw on the sideline?
No, not at all. I mean, he seemed fine on the sideline as well.
On the second turnover, Patrick, with the second turnover, it looked like you were trying to get Kelsey on a scramble. Did the wind play a factor at all, or was it just a misconnection?
No, I mean, it was just misconnection. He rolled out, and I thought he was about to roll, like, kind of towards the sideline. I was going to throw it up with him, and he usually is pretty good at jumping up and catching those. And then right when I threw it, he kind of cut back, and it's one of those things where I probably shouldn't throw it, especially in that situation, but there's been many times we've made that work and made a big play on it.
First 4 drives, a little sloppy, talked about the turnovers. The next 4, you score and you get points. What was the difference in between those 2 stretches, and how do you play more consistently, as we saw in the second quarter?
We just held on to the ball, and I didn't throw an interception. I mean, every play didn't change the game plan at all. All we did was just hold on to it. We were moving the ball the first 4, so we just held on to the football, and we got points.
Now, what are you saying? I see it when I believe it with Justin Herbert. What did you see from today?
I guess I believe it. That's all you can say.
The Chiefs haven't had a type of turnover type game since they beat the Los Angeles Rams in 2018. With the 3 first half turnovers that you had, what did you were kind of animated on the sideline? What was your message to your teammates at that time, and what was the mood, and what did you say at halftime to kind of change things in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, the mood never really changed. Like I kind of said, I mean, we were moving the football. We just weren't executing when we got to the red zone. The play that I threw to Kemp, a tad behind him, and it kind of popped up in the air and got an interception. Probably if he catches it, probably is a touchdown. The run that Clyde had, he makes a guy miss, makes a great run, got spun weird, ball comes out. You throw the ball to Tyreek, who never fumbles, and he gets the ball perfectly hit at the perfect time to fumble. So, I mean, it's not like we weren't doing things the right way like we always do. We just didn't execute whenever it came down to it. And in this league, when you're playing teams like them, like the Chargers, they're a good football team. If you don't execute, you don't win football games.
Patrick, this is the first time you've been in last place in the division since you've been here. No way of knowing for sure how this team's going to respond, but what's your sense in that regard?
Yeah, I mean, I think we'll be ready for the challenge. It's really early in the season. Obviously, we haven't had many of these we haven't had any since I've been playing quarterback here. We're behind all these teams in our division. But the bright spot is we got a long season to go, so it's just going to be how we respond and how we go to work every single day.
Sam, Patrick, you explained what you meant the 20-0 thing, right? About winning every practice, every snap, and all that. Where are you guys on that sort of daily concentration and focus? Where you guys at?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're getting better. I mean, if you watched us, I thought the offense played good other than the turnovers. I thought the defense stepped up and played and really kept us in that game for a long time there. I think we're getting better as a unit. I mean, it's this game. It's a tricky deal. I mean, if you don't play your best football every single week, you're going to lose. Every team has NFL players. So every team is good, and so I think we're getting better. We'll find ourselves. Over time, and with the guys we have in this locker room, I'm sure we'll find ways to win.
Patrick, one play where you fumbled, they hit you pretty hard on that scramble. Take me through what it was like at the bottom of that pile, fight for that ball, because you're the one that came out with it, right?
Yeah, it wasn't much. I mean, I probably should have slid. Like everybody told me I probably should have slid, but I was trying to score a touchdown. It wasn't that the hit that hurt me. I just fell directly on the football, which is a good thing and a bad thing. So I just lost my breath, but I was on it the entire time.
You looked a little bit sore after that play. Are you feeling okay now?
Yeah, I feel fine. I just couldn't breathe at the time. I was trying to kind of catch my breath, and when you full weight of you and the guy behind you falls directly with the football in your stomach, it usually doesn't feel too good.
And then with the pick with where you were trying to find Travis Kelce, was that one of these moments where you guys were improvising and it just like I just wondering if you can elaborate on that?
Yeah, that's what it was. I mean, if you look, he kind of rolls to the right, and he saw me. We actually kind of talked about it. He saw me kind of reset, and usually when I reset, he kind of cuts back, and I usually find him. That's where we saw the touchdown in Baltimore last week. But at the exact time I was releasing it, he kind of went to reset. I mean, it happens. I mean, obviously we want to take care of the football in that situation, but we've made a lot of big plays happen in my career on that, so I'll never lose that kind of part of me.
All right, thanks, Pat.
Thank you.